Hey, everybody, I'm Leon Thomas. Welcome to another episode of Referral Source. I'll be here with co host John Wilder. We're going to talk about the importance of business networking. We've got a great show lined up for you. We'll be back after this opening video. You're here for the Referral Source. Here we go.
It's time to grow your business and help others grow theirs. Welcome to the Referral Source.
Welcome again to the Referral Source. I'm co host Leon Thomas. Listen, you can watch the Referral Source every Monday at 3:30 Eastern right here on these same social media networks. If you're out west and it's 12:30, make sure you watch every Monday at 12:30. I mean, you need something to watch while you're eating lunch. You can hold your phone up and watch the show. So why don't you go ahead and do that? If you're in Texas like one of our producers Oren is, and he's been up since like oh dark 30 or something like that this morning, and he's still up and at it, but it's 2:30 where he is. He's going to watch the show at 2:30. So make sure you watch the Referral Source. John Waller's with us, the co-host and founder of the Referral Source. John, hold on. Let me take care of something before you jump on me about not being in proper uniform.
Uniform business. You take care of business. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Nothing but net.
Now we're feeling good. How you doing, John?
Unbelievable. How about you, my brother?
I am well. All is good. It's good to see you again. Looking forward
And
to another groovy show.
any
John,
racquetball this weekend?
I did. I was on the courts with the kids. As you know, I run a youth racquetball program, and thank you for the lead in to plug the program so everyone can go and give crazy amount of donations. If you go to racquetballrevival.com, that's RACQUETBALL. That's racquetballrevival.com. You can find out what we're doing to change lives through racquetball in Baltimore. So yes, John, I was on the court for 4 hours
Whoa.
on Saturday, and I'll be playing some tonight as well.
Is that
And
real time on your desk in the dojo or what?
oh man, what do you mean by real time on the desk? What do you mean there?
The stuff that you use on your knees because we're
Oh,
all
you
getting.
mean the real time with Coach Mike? This right here.
Yeah, that.
Now,
Yeah.
here's the thing. I received it last week, and as our viewers will remember, last week during the show,
Our 1,200 viewers.
right? I said I've received it, but I haven't used it yet.
Right?
And
It was
you
in the
said it
box.
doesn't help you unless you take it out of the box. Well, I took it out of the box, and it still hasn't helped.
Well, because you haven't opened it up
Well,
yet.
you didn't tell me that last week. You said you can't. You got to
Oh,
take it out of the
man.
box. So
Leon, what I got
that's
to
what
get
I
the
did. I got
crayons
to take
out? I get
what
the
what
crayons out
what
and
the crayons are over there. This back to school supplies are over there. This is the real deal right here. So, John, before we bring Coach Mike on and talk
uh-huh.
about real time pain relief, tell me this. Tell your audience when you had the idea of starting the Referral Source show. Tell everybody what the big reason is behind Referral Source, and then we'll go ahead and bring Coach Mike in.
The big reason is so we have a place to wear our shades every Monday at 3:30 Eastern time. And the main reason is to help people that are in business to know where to go to find out about businesses they might not be aware of. It's all about referring different sources of business and education and sales tips to the folks that are watching our show. Just like this t-shirt I'm wearing, it says where the whatever is Pie Town, New Mexico. And just because one of our guests didn't make it almost live and almost on camera, we're still going to give her a plug because beginning of September in New Mexico, in Pie Town, New Mexico, they've got this big festival coming and the pies are out of this world. So if you're 2, 3, 4 hours from Pie Town, New Mexico. You got to go and you got to say hi to Sarah. And Sarah's a rock star. Sarah told me Saturday that she had been out Saturday night. She runs Pie Town, a store there, and she's an EMT. So I cut her some slack for not being here today. She's probably on a call or baking pies or food in the restaurant. So get out to Pie Town and see Sarah at Pioneer and help her out with some
All
business.
right.
Yeah,
Right
so
on.
that's why we're here is to serve folks, serve the planet, and no cost to be a guest on the show. The only cost is you got to take the link for the show and throw it out on your social media, your LinkedIn, your Instagram or the Gram, your YouTube channel, FB, Facebook. Throw it out there so people can see it, talk about it, and that's what we're here for, is to help folks out with
That's it.
what they do.
That's it. That's it. I love it. Love the concept. Let's go ahead and
Thank
bring
you.
Coach Mike in, and let's talk about real-time pain relief. Hey, Coach Mike, how you doing?
Hello, everybody. How is everybody on this wonderful Monday?
I'm
Nice
good.
shades, Mike. Nice
I'm good.
shades.
Oh, I see. Is that your way of
I
saying
finally
of
That's-
found
emphasizing
time.
again? Is that what you're doing? Okay,
That's
I can
it,
take it. I
brother.
can take a hint.
Do you play racquetball with shades on in the dojo?
Listen,
You
let me
court?
tell you something about that. You
Okay.
don't play in shades, but you do wear eye guards.
That's right.
Right.
You have
You
to.
do wear eye guards when you
I've
play
got them in the
racquetball.
closet with my rackets. I've got 3 of them. You have to
Do
wear those.
do not go on a racquetball court without eye guards. Let me get a close
You
up
got
here.
it.
You'll
You got
see
it.
some marks right
Oh,
here. That
scars.
all comes because I
Oh.
wore my eye guards, because they dig in and they
Mhm.
support you when the ball hits you. The first lesson, the first 20 minutes when we bring kids on the court is don't play racquetball without eye guards. That's the first
And
lesson.
when you hit the ball, never turn around to see where it went,
It's not
because
going. It's only going to go so far.
you're going to get a present in your
There-
face if you turn around.
You're gonna get a present. Coach Mike, last week I said I would have a testimonial for real-time pain relief. You
Uh-huh.
recall that?
I
Yes.
do recall that.
It's
Yeah.
But
recorded.
now
It's
you
on
also
tape,
do
Leon.
remember John not giving me complete instructions. He said you had to take it out of the box. And I took it out of the box. Now I haven't taken the cap off though, so I'll do that this week. So next week we'll have a
It's a two-step process, Leon. So right now, while you got it in your hand, take it and hold it in your left hand. Reach over and reach the top and
There
turn
you go.
the thing at the top. Now, is there a seal there? Is there
Take
a
blue
seal?
seal off.
there's
Okay.
no
Mike
there's no
Leon is
seal.
such a new guy.
Okay, look
He's so
inside.
new.
Look inside the cap and see if the seal is stuck there. If it is, then just pop it out.
Okay.
Then squeeze the deal back on top.
Rub
Then
it
you're
on
gonna
and the
take
pain is
take the
gone.
cap off and do 3 squirts on your hand.
Mhm.
So we're doing like real time action right
Real
now,
time
folks.
in real time.
You're
Right,
talking
yeah.
about using real time in
I'm
real
talking about
time.
using it anywhere on your body if you so like. I don't know if you're wearing shorts or any kind of.
Oh, you
Shorts.
don't want me to stand.
Shorts.
You don't want me to stand.
No, no, you said your knees were hurting. So when you do your hands, your elbows, or your knees, 3 squirts on a knee, then go all the way around. Start on the top with where the cap is, and then just go all the way around the knee.
Mike, is
Wait.
that a Fitbit on your wrist or an Apple Watch?
I'm actually doing that on my knee right now.
Okay, good.
This, folks, those of you watching, this was not planned. This was not supposed to be a live
No,
demonstration,
no.
by the way.
So then now just let it breathe for a minute.
All
And then
right.
what you're going to do is do 3. Go ahead and put 3 squirts on your knee.
Okay.
A second 3 squirts. It's a total of 6 squirts, 3 plus 3 with about a minute in between.
Minute in between. All right. So
Do
I'm
we
going to
need to
let
give you
you
instructions
and
on
Mike,
that?
you
No,
and Mike
he's
go ahead and talk for a
He's
minute, and
Mike.
then I'll let you know.
Leon, he's Mike.
Well, he's Mike,
He's
and
Mike.
you're John.
Today, yes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. My bad.
Right.
I apologize.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. I got
Let me just share a little bit about real time. That is a real live demonstration on how we do this. the majority, not the majority, but one of the ways we sell this stuff is we offer free samples. A sample, let's put it on you and see what happens. And generally, what's going to happen is within 20 minutes or so, you're either going to feel a little tingling, you may feel a little heat, you may feel a little cold, you may not feel anything. Who knows? Everybody's a little bit different. But
Mike,
generally,
Mike, let me see your left wrist a minute. Mike,
mine,
let me see your left wrist. Turn that over. What is that? Is
that's
that a
just a
fit?
watch.
Is that a Fitbit or an Apple Watch?
It's like a Fitbit. It's a knockoff.
It looks like it. Okay, cool. Good
It's
for
a
you.
knockoff.
Got
It's a
it.
knockoff.
So
I
tell me, Coach Mike, I want to know 3 awesome testimonials in your real-time career that you can share with the folks in TV land.
All right. Well, let me speak about one.
Okay.
I was working an event. I think I shared a little bit this the other day. Or I just don't remember. I was at the U.S. National Handball Tournament
Right.
In California, Southern California, and a kid comes limping out. He's being carried by some people, and they said, "Oh, I just twisted my ankle very badly. Luckily, we won the game, but I'm all swollen up. It hurts like a son of a gun, and blah blah blah." I said, "Well, sit down. Let's see what we can do. Since you got injured, have you been sitting down and elevating, and have you put ice on it? First two things you want to do when you have an injury like that: elevation, get pressure off of it, and put ice." Then I said, "Okay, if you've been doing that, then let's put some of my stuff on you." The first question I asked him is, was he going to try to play again that day? And he said, no, he was done for the day. I said, well, good for you. Let's put the strong stuff on you then. So then I did a treatment on his ankle. And then I told him and I gave him some stuff to try. I gave it to him for free to try. I said, put this on tonight before you go to bed. Then come back and see me in the morning before you start to play. So he came, and I said, ice it again later tonight, and ice it first thing in the morning. He came back and saw me, and I told him to come back at least an hour before he was scheduled to play the next day, if he could. He was actually able to play. We did a treatment on him, and things went very well for him. We did another treatment for him later in the day because he had 2 matches that day, so he could progress in the tournament. He and his partner won, and they came back on Sunday, the last day of the tournament. They made it to the championship round, and again, following the procedures that I'd outlined for him and using 2 of my different products. They were using a product that he could use during the day when he was actually doing the play. And then he was using one that was the strong one for the evening time, so it could really be used to penetrate to really reduce the inflammation and swelling. The moral of this story is that young man and his partner did win their division in that tournament that I was at. That's just
awesome.
That's one story that I've had. I had another story. I was at John, you know this area. I was in Alameda, California,
right,
at the College of Alameda that was having a flea market. And I had my booth up and I was calling people in, hey, come in and try free samples, et cetera, et cetera.
Is that the flea market, Mike, that has all the antiques at it, that big monster one?
Yes. Yeah. Well,
my dad
used
to go there from Santa Cruz every week, drive from Santa Cruz over the hill to Alameda. Yeah.
Right. They actually moved the antique portion of that out to the old Naval Air Station. And that's where they have that show now once a month.
Cool.
And then the actual flea market part eventually ended up having to be shut down because they built a building where that parking lot used to be, where we used to be. So hey, things change. But I was there, and it was about the middle of the day, and a lady probably in her mid-50s comes tooling in with a walker.
Cool. And was she breaking the speed limit with her walker?
Yeah, she came in and said, well, the first thing out of her mouth in a very loud voice was, what kind of snake oil you got here, buddy? So
Nice.
I said, I got some damn fine snake oil. Why don't you have a seat? Let's do a sample on you, and you come back and tell me after we've applied and we give you some time to test it. Let's see how it works for you. So she did. She agreed to sit down. We did some treatment. I asked a few questions. That was really the amazing part about this whole story. Is this woman was suffering from fibromyalgia, uh, osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. She was a mess. In other words, um, anyway, we put a couple of different types on her, and I sent her away, which is what we normally do. I sent them away saying, "Come back and see me. I have some show specials for you. Here's my card. Here's my brochure. If you forget to come back and see me." She came back not in the 20 minutes that I told her to come back, but she came back in 10 minutes, wheeling her little cart in. She grabs my sample bottle from the table, wheels her little thing around, and starts telling people, "Hey, everybody, come on in here. I just put some of this on 10 minutes ago, and it's unbelievable stuff. Come in and get some of this real time pain relief stuff. Unbelievable." So actually, she ended up coming and working with me then after that for several
Cool.
years.
Good.
So that's just
Great
another
story.
story. And
So
Leon,
I'll tell you what. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a short break. And then when
Aw.
we come back from that break,
Yeah.
I'm going to reveal my initial thoughts after having real-time pain relief on my left and right knee. I don't know
Can we,
why I didn't
we
say
get to
both
see your
knees. I don't.
knees? We get
Why
to
didn't I
see your
say both?
knees?
No, you don't get to see my knees.
Oh, come on.
My knees look like knees, but I'm gonna give you my breakdown, my thoughts about real-time pain relief. We'll be back in just a minute.
You're watching The Referral Source with John Waller. The Referral Source can help you grow your business by exposing you to people that can send business your way. Many business owners try to get it done by themselves. Email campaigns, social media posts, and old-fashioned cold calls might work, but there's nothing like a referral. By being a guest on The Referral Source, you're exposing yourself to John's wide nest of contacts. And by watching The Referral Source, you will see a featured business and think about who you could refer to that business. The Referral Source is a win-win all around. If you would like to feature your business on The Referral Source by advertising or being a guest on the show, contact John Waller via email at theonholdguy@gmail.com. You can watch The Referral Source live each Monday at 3:30 Eastern on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook. You'll also see replays during the week. And now, back to more of The Referral Source.
Hey everybody, back at the Referral Source. I'm
It's me
Leon
time.
Thomas here with co-host John Waller and Coach Mike. Now, exactly 14 minutes ago, I put real-time pain relief on for the first time. And Coach Mike, you said give it a minute and put on a second spray. And I did that
You
on
just
both
scored.
knees.
You have
I
two
did that.
knees?
I got two knees, yes.
Okay.
I did that, right? And here's what happened. I mean, my knees were hurting before the show. I was actually thinking about canceling racquetball today.
Not the show?
Not the show. I wouldn't
Oh.
cancel the show on a day that ends in a Y. I wouldn't do that. But check out what happened. I'm feeling pretty good. That tingling, Coach Mike, that you said you would feel. I'm feeling that not only in the knees but down into the shins.
yep.
Whoa.
I'm feeling that. So
Good
now
travel.
let's keep everything legal though. Let's keep it all legal and clean.
Uh-huh.
I am not a doctor.
You
I
don't
am
play
not
one
a
on
medical
TV.
professional at all,
Nor am
right?
I.
Nor are you. And I'm not even making a commercial or anything to quote endorse the product. I'm just telling you For the first time, I sprayed it on today, followed your instructions, and in less than 20 minutes, I'm feeling relief. Feeling
Now
relief.
the key deal that happens here after somebody puts it on, usually they're going to say, "Well, how long does it last, Mike? You know, all that other stuff that I use lasts for a couple of hours and it goes away." Well, each person's going to be a little bit different, but I will tell you that people ask me that question, and my answer is generally it could last up to 8 hours, or in some cases, maybe even longer. You have to be the judge. You have to tell me how long is it lasting for you. Our recommended modality on how you use it to start out with for the first week, use it in the morning right after you've showered up and getting ready to go to work or do whatever you're going to do, and then use it before you go to bed. If you want to use it more than that, that's totally up to you. This is a product you cannot overuse. So use it at your discretion. What I will tell you to that, and I'll give you my testimonial is I had severe knee problems uh, to the point that the Veterans Administration, because I'm a veteran, had told me, well, Mike, more than likely what's going to happen is you're going to come to us and say, replace those knees. They're just hurting me too much. I found out about this product from another Vietnam veteran, and I started using it. I had to use it for about 30 days every day. Sometimes I used it 3 times a day. But then eventually I started weaning myself off. The, the time between the applications grew longer and longer and longer, and the frequency went down, down, down to the point that now I've been using these products for the past 13 years. I've been using, for 10 I've been selling, but on my knees now, 13 years later, I only put it on once or twice or maybe 3 times a month. That's how effective it's been. And some of those ingredients in there are what they call homeopathic, and they stick with you and stay with you and help you to keep your pain levels down. So
Coach
I
Mike,
highly go ahead.
someone asked in the chat, is it working? And I just verbally answered that, yes, yes, it is. And the same person asked another question. Seriously? I'm telling you, this is real. It's it's working. It's working. Yeah.
Well,
Excellent. Hey, Mike,
thank yes, sir.
I have a question for you. So, you know that I'm a competitive stair climber and have been for 8 years, and I've got some knee pain in my right knee, and I want to talk to you off the air so we can get me the best thing you've got for my right knee, because I walk a lot and I climb, and may give up the climbing because of the knee pain, but want to find out what you have that's the best thing from real time for my knee.
Sure, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah, we got it. We sell tons of stuff for people that are in sports, that for a product that I call the warm-up rub. You use it prior to doing your activities.
Okay.
And then you got the stuff that you put on that's the post kind of stuff. Now, most of my competitors, and you know who they are, Ben Gay, Icy Hot, a bunch of them, they're what I call menthol-based products. For them to have a difference in a product, all they do is add more menthol. When you add more menthol, it creates a stronger odor, and it also creates sometimes a burning sensation for some folks. A lot of athletes tell me, well, it burns like heck when I use the stronger
Okay.
stuff. So the key is using products, and ours, again, I'll reiterate, it's ingredient based, but it's multiple ingredients from 12 to 24 ingredients. Do we use menthol? Yes, we do, but a very small amount.
So,
1.5
so
1.5% is the maximum.
Voss is on our show watching us every week. Voss wants to know, where does he buy it? So probably you should drop your number on the screen.
Yeah, I think Leon has it, 925-323-1093. That's the best number to call me. Or send me an email there to askcoachmike822 at gmail.com. short 5-minute consultation. Generally, I can give you a recommendation based on my now multiple years of experience with these different products. We have different products for different areas of the body. For example, ladies, I have a cream that's a foot cream that I use in combination with some of our other stuff. Ladies wear high heels. It causes arch pains. It causes all kinds of pains. I have sold 6 ladies a combination that we use for the feet issues, and all 6 of those ladies, after they had purchased it a couple of times, they joined my business to help me distribute the products. Pretty amazing when that
Great
goes
testimonial, Mike. That's awesome.
Yeah, so those are things that I'm doing, and it's exciting to me. It doesn't. If you're interested in being a distributor, we're looking for people. A lot of people do little shows, craft fairs, to the great big things. We start small to get so you can understand what to do, what to say, and I'm here as the coach to help all of you.
Every week in, week out.
All right. Coach Mike, thank you. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. And folks,
Thanks,
again, I'm feeling pretty good. So this is good stuff.
Leon, I knew that you weren't going to use it, so I was ready to get you to try it right on the spot, and I'm glad that we did,
Right.
because that is the kind of reaction that people have when they're out at the fair, at the psychic fair, at the holistic fair, at the whatever that where I'm at, and I squirt some on them. They rub it in, and they're coming back and say, "What did you do to me?"
Mhm.
And I've literally had
surgery.
I really have
Good
had
stuff.
some people say, "My goodness, that's a miracle."
Yeah, good
You
stuff.
Leon, how
Thank
about
you.
some jumping jacks?
Not right now, but thanks for asking. I mean, only because of camera angles. That's all. Only
Right.
because of camera angles. Yeah, Coach Mike, thank you. John, thank you. We'll see you next week. Hey, look, if you want to be a guest on the Referral Source.
Not next week. Next week is a holy day.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Next week, so that would be in 2 weeks.
Right.
If you want to be a guest in 2 weeks, send John Waller an email. Send it to the
We're
onholdguy at
booked until the end of the
gmail.com.
year. So
And
2
we'll
weeks.
get you on the show in 2 weeks.
We've got Darlene from Casa Q in San Jose who goes and does crazy things to help people with food. She's awesome. And then after that, we've got Eric from Florida, who's my tech guy. And after that, we've got Dr. David Moffat from Australia, an awesome dental coach. That's what's coming up next month.
Great. Good deal. Everybody, thanks for watching the Referral Source. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Thanks for watching the Referral Source.
Be
See
here,
you later.
be square. Ciao.
Thanks for watching The Referral Source with John Waller. The Referral Source airs each Monday at 3:30 on YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. We'll see you next week on The Referral Source.